whoa.
Oh, we recording?
Absolutely. Thomas Gang episode 60. We finally got out of this 50s. That's right. And of course, I'll go by the name of
DJ Young Life.
And here with me is.
They know my name. It's just Tiffany. They know my name. It's just Tiffany. They know my name. It's just Tiffany.
That's right. All right. While playoff basketball is on, how you doing this evening?
Dear, I'm good. I mean, I woke up today. You woke up today. Our families woke up today.
Right.
Can't complain. How are you?
That's right. I'm good. Can't complain, like you say. Can't complain. And of course, if you haven't, it's your first time. Follow us on YouTube. Subscribe. Hit the bell. The notification bell, that is. Every episode that is posted, you will get a notification. You can also check us out on Spotify. Also on Apple Podcasts and other listening platforms as well. And also follow us on IG, the Thomas Gang Podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like, comment, share. Tell us what you think. But be respectful. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because we all know you will get their ass.
Oh, absolutely. And I will tell them to shut up. You know what I'm saying? Invite them to the block party. Absolutely. So we want to just get right into it. Wait, before we do, what was the last episode? Episode 59. What was that? Oh, the grass ain't green on the other side. If you haven't checked that out.
Yes.
Yeah, check that out.
Leave a comment, share it, like it, all that good stuff.
No doubt. But unfortunately, seems like every episode, someone passes away, and we definitely got to do it tonight. If you haven't heard, I'm sure you heard, YouTuber The Godfather, man, Kevin Samuels passed away last night. They're saying due to a heart attack. There's a lot of reports out right now. Don't know what is accurate. At first, they thought it was a hoax, and his mother came out today and confirmed that he has passed away at the age, I believe, at 56.
Yeah, I think he was in his 50s, 56 or 57.
Might have been 56 if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, young.
Young. It's a huge loss. I'm a fan. I agree with probably 90% of the stuff that he said. He these 2 years he's been dope. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely been an influence, on me as far as YouTube and some of the stuff that he says. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. They don't even know what to say. Yeah, it's shocking. It really is. It's shocking. He was that. A lot of things is about his tone, of course, but he is that tough father. If you didn't have a father figure, or that tough uncle that's going to give you that tough love, you may not want to hear it. You may not like what he has to say, but you know what I'm saying. He's just doing out of love. But how you? And
I think it was a business for him too. But I don't know. I really didn't watch Kevin Samuels. I wasn't a fan. I wasn't a supporter. But it's crazy to me that people are happy about the fact that this man died, and regardless if you didn't support him or was offended or didn't like what he said or did, it's always a tragic loss, no matter who died, especially when a black man dies, another black man dies. I don't see why people are happy about that. Like, you don't ridiculous. Have to agree with somebody. I didn't agree with some of the stuff he said, but again, I really never followed him like that or any of the YouTube. Like, I'm not into that kind of stuff. You more into it than I am, but nevertheless, it's just crazy. Some of the comments that I've seen.
Yeah, I didn't want to entertain it, but it was there. It's disgusting.
You should never wish death on somebody.
Just because he may have said something that was pointing in the direction of you, or just something you didn't like. You never wish death on anybody. Everybody out there listening, male or female, if those people are around you, get them away from you. Right. Get them away from you, because it's nothing but a negative aura, negative energy. Like, you don't need that around you. Like, anyone who's happy and rejoicing that someone's dead, they can't come back, and they're happy about that. Right. You don't need them around you.
No matter, even if they treated you bad, I don't care who it is. Even if somebody treats you bad, you are not God. You cannot wish for these people to die. Right. This man still has a family. He has a mom. Grieving is a whole nother, mental. Like, it's just crazy to me.
Yeah.
And like I said, I never met the man before. I don't, need to get into all of that. And to me, he was doing what made him money. He made money doing it. He got people talking. He brought up controversial topics. So you gotta respect his business and how he did things. I doubt, to me, and this is just my perspective on Kevin Samuels, I doubt how he presents himself on social media and YouTube is how he is like in real life.
And people were saying that today. Shout out to the Lapeef Network. Anton Daniels, he said he's not the same how he is online.
Right.
And he said he didn't see any
people talking.
Right. He said that he didn't have anything negative to say offline. He said that. So someone that's doing something positive, bringing up the conversations that are uncomfortable. He was the first man to have a platform to speak on it. Mm-hmm. And it opened everybody's eyes, men and women, whether you want to hear it or not. People like controversy and negativity. And to me, that was his whole thing. Not all the time, but he brought up uncomfortable conversations, like you said, that people probably didn't agree with, and it probably wasn't necessarily what he said, because I've seen some of the things that he said, and he said some real things, but like you said, you gotta have that tough skin. He's that tough person. Some people have said that about me, and if y'all out here wishing me dead, like, because I know I come off hard, I have a hardcore, but why you did that? Keep going.
No,
it's okay.
You see, y'all, it be your own husband, but
it's okay.
Yeah, like it's just crazy.
I get it too.
It's just crazy. You should never wish nobody dead. And I'm telling you right now, people who are listening, if you have a loved one or a family member or anybody close to you that's still alive, hug them tight. Because like you said, starting off, every time we do a podcast, we're talking about somebody dying.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, they're dead. They're gone.
Yeah, they can't.
Hold on to these people tight.
They can't come back. So to be happy that he died is crazy. But what I'm also seeing, if you don't believe me, you can check it out for yourself. Look at these comments. It's a lot of people saying, hey, he was a father figure to me. Mm-hmm. I didn't have my father. It's a lot of people saying because of him.
You're going to see good and bad stuff no matter what.
It's people saying because of him I got married. Because of him I changed. I watched podcasts this morning. People are crying who he affected. So and that's real talk. So for every half of people that hated him because he was speaking the truth and he was talking about you, it's another half that appreciated him being on this earth. So, I want to play a little clip. Like, if you haven't watched his shows and you only watch the 30-second clips, I'm gonna play a little one here, and that's basically what he was about with this clip.
30-second clip.
30 What did I say? 37?
I don't know.
Come on. 30-second clip. Let me play this one right quick.
Self-awareness is sexy. Men are going to show the work, and women are going to show their work. We're going to move forward. And if you want to move forward together with us, men are there waiting for you. But you're going to earn your spot, because he has to earn his value. And in that way. Yes, I want to see black men and black women together, but I want to see black women valuing black men as black men deserve to be valued. Black men, you are worthy. You have done great things in the last 20 or 30 years. You've taken your image back from cops, deadbeat dads, and everything else. You stepped up to the challenge, and this is your time. This is your time. The gender war is over. Average at best happened in 2021, but it's over. 2022, we're going into it. Self-awareness is sexy. Men are going to show the work, and women are going to show their work. We're going to move forward.
And that's what it was about right there. That's what it was about. It wasn't about bashing nobody and talking down on nobody. It was about black unity. That's all he wanted. He just wanted you to work for it. He wanted you to be aware. Just work for it. We need each other. So in order to get things done, sometimes it requires tough love. You're not going to always want to hear things the way you want to hear them, but
like,
you need to be told the way they be told. It
does, but that was a business for him.
Regardless of what it was.
I don't.
Regardless.
Yeah, no, regardless of what it is, I get what you're saying. That was a business. He did that. People ate it up. People took what he said as if it was golden, and some people took it and was offended. And it's just like there's no wrong or right. You know, regardless of how you see it, I don't think there's no wrong or right. Everybody can have their opinion, but now that he's dead, like, keep it respectful. Like, his mom still has to bury him. Like, everybody, how you feel is how you feel. You know, you might have thought it was positive. You might have thought everything he said was 90% right, and somebody else may not feel that way, and that's fine. But the world is divided. The world is so divided, and people always feel like their way and their perspective is right. It's just a different perspective. That's all that it is. But all I'm saying is now that he's dead, let it go.
Regardless why he did it, if you watched him, it was bigger than money. Did money help afterwards? I'm sure it does. But this was a process that wasn't done overnight. He was very passionate about it. It's why he got into a lot of situations he got online on the show. So passion outweighs money. Mm-hmm. So God put him in that position for a reason. And it was bigger than money, like he just said.
Yeah, everybody has a calling.
The gender wars.
Whether you agree with it or not, everybody has a calling.
The gender wars he wanted to be over. So that's all he wanted, for black people to get back together. Black people to be accountable for what they're doing and what they're not doing. Mm-hmm. Fathers not being in the house. Whatever issues that he had with women, as far as getting himself in shape or just bringing peace to a man, whatever it was, that's all he wanted. So, rest in peace to him. Our prayers and condolences goes out to his family, his mother, his daughter. He had a daughter. Yeah, I think she was like 21, 22 years old. So he had one daughter. So, rest in peace to him, and hopefully somebody in the manosphere will continue with his legacy. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't close the door. He opened it. We got to continue.
There can only be one.
It can only. Hey, listen.
That ain't for everybody.
Listen, it can only. They said the same thing in sports. So you could just continue. You don't have to be him. Just carry on the message the way that you're supposed to do it. You don't have to do it the way he did it. But the door is not shut. Definitely not shut. So again, rest in peace to Kevin Samuels.
All right. So I saw something else, which is no surprise. A lot of people said this was going to happen. I heard, and I don't have the facts, I don't have any receipts, but I heard Will and Jada getting a divorce. What do you think about that? That's my husband. My husband got to be the most biased person.
I'm not biased at all. I got on both of them. I'm not biased at all. And normally I don't celebrate divorces because there ain't nothing to be happy about.
It's not. It's really not. That's terrible that you even hit that.
Well, this is for real. This is for real.
My man is gonna defend the men no matter what, right?
No, I'm not. No. You know that I don't offend some of the stuff he did. I don't offend that he went up there and slapped that dude.
Listen, people, nobody really knows what's really going on between them two. You can only speculate by what you see, but nobody really knows the truth. And it's so easy to pick a side, but nobody really knows.
I ain't picking no sides. I want him to. I hope they both have a peaceful divorce. It probably won't be because it's money involved, a lot of money. I want him.
If that's true, like I said, I don't know if that's true.
If it's true, I want him to get help. I want him to heal. You know, it's things that boy will. He had problems.
I'm not saying he don't. I really don't know enough to speculate, but
he need help.
They do seem like there was trouble there. So
hope he gets help, and then you know what's gonna happen after that.
What's gonna happen?
He gonna be a savage. He's gonna be a sniper out here. For real, he's gonna be a sniper. Absolutely. So go ahead, get you a young one, do your thing, and guess what's gonna happen to her? She's gonna get muttered out.
You need to be like the president of the He-Man Woman Haters Club.
This is true.
Like, it's people true. Sit here and they talk about all these gender wars, how they want it to stop, but yet you're a part of it.
No, I'm not. It's not. It's truthfully what Kev said is he's being optimistic. It's not gonna stop. It's still going on. But this ain't no gender war. It's not.
But who's to say that Jada is? I mean, she could be. I don't know. You know what I mean? And it could be something. I mean, I don't know. They put a lot of their business out there for people to speculate and have an opinion. I think they're both messed up. Like, I really feel like no one person is to blame. They both have issues, and they both need to take accountability, and they both need to seek help, and both need to get therapy. It's just not one or the other. That's what people need to realize. It's never one or the other. It takes two people to get in a relationship. It takes two people to make it work, and it takes two people for it to fall apart.
Two things can be true. All that what you said could be true, but he needs help. Both need help, but he seemed like he's the most damaged in this situation.
To you.
It looks to, you know what I'm saying? That's how it looked. To me, to the rest of the world, to the videos being put out. He's saying, don't put that camera in my face. I'm in my house. Stuff like that. So, hope he gets help. Hope he become a sniper. Because for his age, he's still going to go out there and do his thing. She can't. She hit that wall. Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Well,
hit that wall hard. I ain't watching nothing that she's on. I'm not supporting that. I'm still watching the Fresh Prince.
Of course you're not. But even moving on.
See a bird.
If you guys saw or listen, not saw because we're not visual, but if you guys listened to our last podcast, the episode that says the grass is not greener on the other side. Oh wait, should we go live on this or no? No. Let me read the story first before we go live. So this is crazy. So in the last episode, we talked about finances and money in a marriage. And one of the questions was, should you have a joint bank account or is it necessary, right? Somebody sent this story to us. And I want to read it to you guys. And it sounds so crazy. But listen to this. It says, and I quote, "My husband works and I am a stay-at-home mom. He is the most unselfish person I know. I handle all the finances and he has never said or acted like it was his money. It's our money. Anyway, he is upset with me because he found out I had a bank account he knew nothing about. I've been making money online and keeping it from him. He says that his problem is not that I've been making money online, but I kept it from him in the event of a divorce someday. He said that women keeping a stash of hidden money in case the marriage fails is like a man keeping a side chick in case the marriage fails. And we both need to be all in or nothing. My mom raised me to have a secret stash that my husband doesn't know about. Is this wrong? Is my husband right?" And I quote, "What you think?"
I think it's wrong.
That's crazy.
I think he's right. I never heard that example as far as that's just like having a side chick. You know,
that was a really good example.
I think I agree with him. Not because he's a man. I'm not taking his side, but women are raised, not all, but some women are raised to have a secret account as a backup plan, just in case it don't work out, which is always a negative idea. You don't want to go into any situation, especially in marriage, and already thinking that it might not work. So yeah, all those secret accounts, not being completely honest, all that stuff. Yeah, I agree with him. I wouldn't have an issue with that.
Yeah, definitely. And I don't see what reason she needed to do that because they're like it's almost like he said like you're stashing it as if we're gonna get a divorce. That should never. It's a real thing. Happen. It is a real thing, but it should never happen. And your mama was wrong. Your mama told you wrong. Maybe in a situation where it was failing, or you maybe was in a bad situation, and then she told you, okay, until you can get out of it, stack your money. But you have a happy, healthy marriage. Why would you do that? Yeah. What y'all think? Let us know what y'all think about that, because I thought it was just completely crazy to have a secret account and you're a stay-at-home mom, and it's like it's okay for him to share his money. You know what I mean? But you can't combine yours with his. Like, y'all supposed to be building together. Right. It should never be, well, this is mine, this is his. That's just crazy. Yeah. But yes, sis, you was wrong. You was wrong on that one.
Dead wrong.
Yeah, so let's get on live on IG Live.
All right, we on live. What you got over there?
Oh, sorry, I got distracted. I forgot what the next topic was.
Wow. Come on. Wow.
All right, no.
Let's get it.
What was it? What did we discuss before we started? We discussed it together. What was it?
Was it about the money?
We just did that.
Housewife or something.
And that was it. I think, okay, this is what I wanted to ask you guys. Ladies, I saw this on the Shade Room, so you know we had to talk about it.
Of course.
If your man told you to quit your job because he wanted to take care of you financially, what would you say?
That's a good question.
What would y'all say?
It was any other.
And let's say, let's give them a story. Let's say you got your degree, you're in your career, everything is going great, but he wants you to stay home, be a stay-home mom while he takes care of you. Would y'all be cool with that?
What about you? You answer that.
Yeah. I'll be like, sure, yes, daddy. Whatever you say. Who am I to tell you no? I can't tell you no when you offer something like that.
And you'll be absolutely cool with that.
I'll be absolutely cool with that. We are financially stable and you want me to stay home and take care of the kids and take care of the house, and that's something that works for us. Hey, who am I to say no if that's what you want?
Oh, let me see. Compact Barbie says, I would thank him for his support, but I would say no. Why would you say no? I'd like to know that. Ask the question again for the people that just joined us.
I don't remember the full question.
Would you be cool if
your man pretty much offered to take care of you financially, and to stay home and not work? Would you accept his offer? Basically,
I can answer that. Know what I would think? I would say no. Not you. I'm just saying in general. I don't think it will work for everybody. Reason being because people are used to working. She said I don't want to feel like I'm in control in that way. People are used to working. Women are used to getting their own. You know what I'm saying? So now you got to stop what you're doing. Really trust and rely on the dude. You know what I'm saying? Like that's something.
What you do in a marriage anyway. You guys rely on each other. Everybody.
You do, but now
benefits off of that.
Now you're saying, okay, I got to completely stop what I'm doing. Like
I was thinking that too. Like honestly, if you've already started your career, and let's say you went to school and you're really passionate about your career, you may not want to do that. But if you just at a 9-to-5 regular desk job and you meet a man that says, hey, I want to take care of you financially, I think I'm gonna take that offer. I'm okay with that, and as long as it doesn't come with the control strings and all of that.
Right. Okay. She says, I don't want to have to wait for someone to get things I need. See what I'm saying? Like,
but you wouldn't have to.
Yeah, you would.
What would you need? That money, when you're in a marriage, that money is your money. It's just like now. Like, even though we kind of make our own money, we have one account. We don't ask each other for permission. You just swipe.
But the thing is, okay, if she want to get something, right? How she's saying it, she would have to wait for him to give her money.
Not necessarily. It just depends on the situation. I mean, if that's what y'all setup is, but in some cases, men like that, if they're offering to take care of you, they're not giving you a limit. You got your own card. You got your own access to the money. You don't need his permission. So in that instance, I think I would say yes. But if it's a control situation where you have to constantly go to him and be like, hey, I need this. Hey, I want to get that done. Hey, can you give me $50? I wouldn't take that. But if he's offering to take care of you financially, that means he's giving you all access.
And this another. I'm gonna get deeper on it. This is, like I said, the mindset. How women are raised now. Women are raised to be independent. So it's hard to break that out of somebody's mentality when they used to.
Mean once they've already started.
Right, like women are getting it and they want to get the quote unquote bag. Like they not gonna just sit home and wait for, like she said, not gonna wait for a dude to give them stuff.
Anytime.
And another thing too, that lifestyle, a lot of people don't know, it comes with stuff. You're gonna want to be around him a lot. You know what I mean? He may not be able to if he's carrying that kind of weight. You know what I'm saying?
There's so many different scenarios. It's so many different scenarios. It's like I said, those are not always the case. I think it really just depends on the situation and the circumstances. Because you have some guys who just have it, they don't work themselves. Y'all could be traveling together, you know what I mean? So it may not be something that's demanding. It just depends on the situation.
Tosh, we ask if you had opportunity to be a stay-home mom and not work and you know what I'm saying, your dude take care of everything, would you do that? That's the question. But
remember the one that we talked about the other day?
what?
I forgot where we heard it at. But anyway, the lady was saying she was okay with that situation. It was a situation similar. However, she was sharing the dude. She was sharing him with somebody else, and everybody involved knew that about the other person. It wasn't nothing done in secret, but he was taking care of both women financially.
Tosh, why
and
you
they
say
were okay
no?
with that.
Why you say no, Tosh? But and another thing too, those kind of guys are hard to find. They're hard to find. Everybody ain't making money like that.
Right.
Which means that both people have to work.
I'll tell you what, if you living in South Florida, baby.
I'm telling you, that's what I'm telling you. Like, that's what I'm telling you. Like,
it
has to be two incomes, and the guy that you asking for,
right?
A lot of them guys ain't around. Let's just keep it a buck. You need two incomes.
Right. But man, yeah, because I mean these, it's just crazy. Yeah. I think living in South Florida, where was the other place? LA, New York City. New York. It's just it's hard, man. It's really hard.
Yeah, so people out there are listening. Leave your comment. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that was good.
Oh, what's she saying?
She kind of said what you said. Tasha said that I'm too independent and I will be bored. I get bored easily. But here's the thing, okay? This is the thing. I doubt that you will be bored, right? If a man is offering to take care of you financially, he got money. Y'all can be traveling together. You could probably pick up a hobby, like do stuff. You won't be just sitting at home. Find something that you're passionate about, invest in it, and put your time in that. That's what I would do.
I'm too used to getting my own, and look at this. Boredom is the devil's playground. Whoa, hold on now. And check this out, too. That was a great statement. Things happen when you're bored. You can get into things that you're not supposed to be getting into when you're bored.
I don't know. I guess if you've never been in that situation, you only see it one way. But speaking from experience, being in that situation, I could say I ain't never get bored. I ain't never get bored because it was always constantly something to do, and you focus on other things. Like if you have something that you're passionate about, you have time to focus on that. And then if you have children, you focus on your children. You don't have to worry about, oh shoot, I got to go to work. I can't go to your game today. Or oh shoot, I'm too tired. I can't take you here. I can't do that. You're more involved in your kids' lives. But you can't just be using man sitting home and then just doing online shopping. Yeah, you would get bored with that. But you got to find something that you're passionate about, take his money and invest in it. I'm joking. I mean, unless he's cool with it, unless he's supportive.
And this is the thing too. This would work, like you said. This worked back in the day when women wasn't working, and the man brought home the bacon and the woman stayed at home.
And gas wasn't $5.
Right, everything.
Gallon.
Gas is up. Food is up. Housing is up.
It's expensive.
School is
up. It's expensive to live on one income. It's damn near impossible.
It's impossible. Like I know we go on YouTube and there's 6-figure stuff and yada yada. It's lies, man. And for them people, shut up.
But honestly, living in South Florida, do you think 6 figures is enough to take care of a family?
That's a good question. I saw that on YouTube as well.
I don't think so.
Depending on how many people.
Yeah.
Depending on how many people. And this is the thing too. Live within your means.
Right.
It's possible. People are doing that. They barely getting by, making less.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They make
so if you live within your means, don't go buy a whole bunch of expensive cars.
Right.
And all these high-end clothes and a nice house. It's possible.
Right.
People are making 40. So you mean to tell me you're making 60 more grand? You can't do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just about how you spend it.
Within your means.
That's
Absolutely.
all. You don't have to go buy Louis stuff and all this stuff.
But speaking of the houses, like purchasing a house, like a nice house in a decent neighborhood with decent schools is ridiculous to me.
Yeah.
I mean, it can happen.
But let's say you have money to buy a house. Mm-hmm. You don't have to buy $1 million house.
Right.
You got to buy a $500,000 house. You can buy a good house for $350,000 if you're able to and be cool. Right, it's just all about how you decide to spend your money. That's all it is. Stop trying to keep up with the Joneses and impress people who don't like you anyway, or people who ain't thinking about you, and be cool.
Arteria joined. What's up, cousin?
Yeah, that's all it is. Like, just because you have money, you don't have to spend it. Mm-hmm. You have to be wise and have
but
to be.
People want to have that lavish, that lavish lifestyle and
look, people, man,
traveling all the time.
I've been saying this for years. Instagram is a liar. All these people that you think are traveling and doing all this stuff,
what they going home to?
they're alone. They're miserable.
Most of them be going home to like they got air mattresses as their bed, but
they're side chicks. They're not happy like how they portray to be. It's all a facade. You know what I'm saying? Stop looking at this stuff, thinking that this is what we have to do.
Right. It's not.
Everybody's not gonna do it. Look, hate to crush some souls and some hearts. Mm-hmm. Everybody's not gonna get a rapper. Everybody's not gonna be a ball player. It's just not gonna happen. That's just what it is. Mm-hmm. That's it. We have to be real with ourselves. We are average.
Yep. She said what I just said, going home to the mattress on the floor, an air mattress at that. Yeah. No furniture. But yeah, they got them crab legs. They got those lobster tails. They got those Louis bags.
What could I say? You can lose it.
As fast as you got it.
Come on now.
Yeah. For sure.
It's the truth. We have to preach.
Arteria, did you, I don't know if she caught the beginning of the question.
Say it again.
The question, I saw it on the Shade Room. It said, if your man offered to take care of you financially and tell you to be a stay-at-home mom or just stay home, would you take it? Would you take it?
Now, that can work depending on the mentality of the couple.
Right.
If the wife trusts the husband, and if the husband is able to really financially do it, mm-hmm. and it can work, do it. You have to do what's best for your relationship. But if you don't trust him and he's not really able to do it, or the mentality of both of y'all just ain't there, it ain't gonna work.
Right.
And it's gonna be hard. I'm sorry to tell somebody in their 30s,
right,
don't do nothing. I got you. It sounds good. It can work for some, but I don't think it works for some. I think
you guys, if you're gonna take that offer, definitely establish some boundaries. Establish a plan. She said, I would only do it if I had my own business. That's what I was saying. Like, you would do your own thing. You know what I mean? Invest in your own thing. But you won't be working for somebody else.
No, but
you can probably come and go as you please. Like, you can have your own business at home. You know what I mean?
But it's not a typical 9 to 5. But if you're at home with your own business, you're still working. Now, that could be your side hustle. Like you said, if you're passionate about doing something, you want to do something on the side.
Like, for me, like, you always tell me to get into like decorating and stuff like that, but I don't like people.
Yeah, but she's good at it.
If you told me, baby, I'm gonna take care of you financially, I don't want you to work, I would probably invest my time in that because that's something I'm passionate about. But I don't like people, so I can't. I don't know. But that was just an example.
And that wouldn't benefit us. That would benefit you because you'll have something to do. You won't be bored.
I won't be bored. Right. But like I say, establish a plan. Don't just say, okay. Like, make sure there's a plan that you guys are both comfortable with if you're going to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's like, when you think about it, when you get old and you go to retire, I think a lot of people don't like to retire because they don't want to be home with their spouses. Like, I hear a lot of people at my job, like one lady, she told me she didn't want to retire because she didn't want to be home with her husband.
Yeah, because you used to being out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
she retired.
You used to work, and now you got to be home with your husband, your wife.
So it's like, you got to find something to do. You really have to find something to do and really like focus on that. Don't focus on him and what he's doing because y'all get tired of each other. Like she said, you'll be aggravating him at that point. Like she said,
you would. He come home like you've been home all day. He come home. You're going to aggravate that hell out of him. And he's going to want to walk right back out the door. Yeah. He's going to call, I need to go back to work. Get overtime.
But sometimes, like I said, in some cases, some men are working, but they don't have to be at work the whole day. So, like, what if he just had the money? Like, he was born into it or something like that. Mm-hmm. And I'm telling you, I would take it. I would definitely take it, but I'm not going to be sitting home doing nothing. I'm going to find something to do with my time.
I think it would work if kids were involved.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you're by yourself, like she said, the boredom of what she said?
Right. Is the devil's playground.
Right, but if you have kids and you have to get them up, you have to feed them, you have to make them lunch, you have to do this.
Listen, I'm gonna be at every PT. I'm gonna be that parent where my kid's gonna be annoyed with me because I'm gonna be at every PTA meeting. I'm gonna be at every game. I'm gonna be the mom volunteer.
Right.
You know, I'm probably going to be more involved with my kids.
Yeah. Let me see. Arteria says, I feel like that leads to people losing themselves. Their whole
That's
life,
a good point, cousin.
your whole life will revolve around him and the kids. You have to invest in you too. Idle mind is the devil's workshop. There we go.
Sorry, that was a good point. That was a really good point.
Lose yourself? I don't know about that. I get it.
It can happen.
It can, but that's strong. Lose yourself.
If you allow it, you can't. You got. If you allow it, I can see how it can happen. Definitely.
That's why I say the mindset.
But you're so caught up in what he's doing in his life and his goals and his business and making sure you're there for him and supporting him. Because do you think a person would feel obligated to make sure that he's like? I mean, I don't know what's the word I'm trying to say.
To help
because
him.
he's doing everything like you owe it to him to do a certain thing or to be a certain way for him.
I think that's part of the deal. If he's out there taking care of everything, right. It's your obligation to make the house a home.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whether that's by yourself, taking care of the home, or raising the kids. Mm-hmm. And then some stay-at-home moms may want to homeschool their kids.
Right, and I think, and also depends on where you are in your career. Yeah. Like if you have a career, I don't think that's a good idea for you to just not focus on that, especially with all that time wasted with school and I don't know. But if you're just at a regular job, that'll be a real tempting offer for me.
It's your mindset, man. Like if you're a go getter and the bag chaser and all that stuff, being a stay at home mom is not going to work for you.
Right.
It won't work.
I see my mom do it, so that's probably why I'm kind of conflicted with it. Because my mom was a stay-at-home mom, but she was always involved. She was always there. It was never, well, I can't do it because I got to work. I never had to worry about her schedule. She put us first, and she enjoyed it. Like she enjoyed it. And then while we were at school, my mom did home interior decorating. She focused on what she wanted. When we wasn't there, she had 8 hours to herself at home, focused doing what she wanted to do.
Yeah, she's older. That
was way back then. With the $1.99 gas.
Yeah, less than that. So people on YouTube, man, leave a comment. If you had the opportunity to be a stay-home mom, a stay-home wife, I should say, would you be able to do that? Would you do it?
But people do it though. Some people do.
Yeah.
Let me know how it works out for y'all though, and what y'all think. Like the stay-at-home moms, I would like to hear from them, like their experience and the pros and cons with that.
What else you got?
You keep asking me, throw me on the spot. I don't know.
Oh, Lord.
I don't know. I'm so tired. I know we talked about it before. I feel like it was something else, but I don't remember what it was. I feel like we missing something.
Mike, you're talking to the mic. There you go.
Sorry.
There you go.
But I feel like we missing something. It was another topic.
Yeah, we are. See if we can find it right quick while we on.
I don't know. I don't think it was on the phone. I think it was something that we just discussed, but I don't remember.
And people watching and listening, don't forget to follow us on our IG page, man. The Thomas Gang. The Thomas Gang podcast.
You got it.
Yep.
You got it.
And people that's on here too, while I guess my wife try to find the topics that she just went over. Tell us what you guys think about Kevin Samuels. That he passed away last night.
Let's talk about that until I can figure it out. What y'all think about?
What you guys think about that?
Kevin Samuels.
Did you watch his stuff on YouTube? Tell us what you think about that. The people that's on there.
Yeah, in his death and all the negative comments that people are leaving.
Yeah. While you find that, I'll say really quickly to go back on that. People who know me, no, I do not like Tyler Perry. They know I don't like Oprah. They know I don't like Gayle King. Mm-hmm. I never wish death on them.
Right.
Never.
Yeah, you don't wish death. You shouldn't do that.
I just won't support what they're doing. It's not for me. Everything's not for everybody, but I would never wish death on anybody.
Right.
Reese, what's up? Let me ask you the question while you just got on here, Reese. If you had an opportunity to be a stay-home wife, would you do it?
If the man, I think, what was it? If he offered to take care of you financially.
If he offered to take care of you, would you welcome that opportunity? Could you be a stay-home wife while you're on here?
I'm on the other side of this. I know people like, where your wife at?
Somebody who has that?
No, I'm saying because I see some unfamiliar faces.
So did you find a?
I didn't know.
Oh.
I thought we discussed it, but I don't remember what we discussed. Okay. What was it?
I don't know. This
is terrible.
Something like that.
But yeah, what about what you were saying now? You was making a point about Tyler Perry and Gayle King.
Yeah, I just said I don't like them.
Right.
Like I can say I don't like them. Let me just start BSing. But I never said I want them to die. If they pass away today, I would not be happy.
Negative.
I wouldn't be happy if they pass away. Like I just don't support what they do. Yeah. That's all, and that's fine. But
yeah, that's just crazy. I can't believe people are like really that upset over this man saying whatever he said and happy that he died. Like I've seen some comment that said, "Black women, it's a beautiful day. The sun is shining. God don't like ugly," and all this crazy stuff.
Okay, Reese says, "No, I don't think I can do it because I have my own just in case something happens." Just in case what happens. Is this an example of a backup plan that we just discussed that we hear about all the time?
But that was different. That one we discussed was a little different. That lady was wrong with her super stash.
So, but I want to know, Reese, just in case what happens, a divorce, the marriage doesn't work, just in case what happens. But that you know what? It kind of, with the whole independent thing, like when you're married, you're not supposed to have an independent mindset. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you still have the same account. Well, some people, not everybody. You still have one account. So it's like. And I'm gonna say a couple of things about that. I was asked a question about that years ago. What's that?
And they said that they was gonna be independent. They want to get married, but they want to be independent. You can't be both.
Right.
When you're in marriage, there's no such thing as independence.
Right.
And I think one problem is that a lot of girls are raised to be independent.
Maybe they had raised by single mothers. That's all they know.
The fathers are teaching that too, to be independent.
Well, you know what? That's true because my dad told me that. Well, not to be independent, but he was just like, it's so have y'all joint account, but also have your separate account with just your money.
But this is the thing. I think the girls, and it's the parents' fault, took it literal to be like, okay, I'm gonna be independent, but I don't need no man.
But it's so scary. It's like a risk.
But that's life. It's life.
Yeah.
You taking a risk, and he taking it's life. You know what I'm saying?
Taking a risk.
Everybody's taking a risk. So they took that literal. I don't need no man. I'm gonna do it myself, and they took it into the relationship, into the marriage, when it should have been like, you know what? When you get out on your own, be independent. But when you meet that right guy, that's your husband. Mm-hmm. You take that load off and give it to him. What I was doing for you, now he's gonna do for you. Right. You know what I'm saying? He should have that conversation with your dad. Mm-hmm. And I mean, I ain't do that. I did it backwards. That's just how I'm just.
You sure did.
I'm just a backwards dude sometimes. But had that conversation with the father and do it there. Like I think that how they're raised kind of mess things up.
It's not that it messes it up. It's just a different way of thinking. It's just a different way of how they do things. You know what I mean? Like you have a certain way of how you do things, and they may have a certain way how they do things. But if you guys can bring it together, it makes that's what makes it work.
But as I'm saying, it's hard to bring it together once you've had that mindset for 20, 30 years to get with a guy and be like,
you better get with a guy that has the same mindset. He got his own, you got your own, and y'all just two independent people.
That ain't gonna work. You're gonna get two independent divorces too. That ain't gonna work.
No, not necessarily. I mean, that might work for some people. I think it just depends on what y'all like.
Good luck. But, yeah, so anything else? Cause we gonna slide off then.
That's it.
Hey, I want to thank y'all for getting on here. Check it out when it's on YouTube. Like, share, subscribe. And we're going to catch you on the next one. All right, good night, y'all. Hey, and happy Mother's Day to all the, if you're a mother on here. And to your mama, and to her mama. Happy Mother's Day to y'all.
And to me.
Oh, yeah, you too.
Wow.
All right, we out. So anything else before we get out of here?
No, I can't remember what that topic topic was that we was
damn shame.
Maybe we covered everything. I don't know, but I know we was just talking about it, and it was so much, but I can't remember it.
We talked about the housewife. We talked about the hiding the secret account.
That was the same one, yeah.
And
Will and Jada,
and
right? And
Kevin. Oh, what about, was it a marriage? Something about family or something? That's what it was.
What?
About family. Choosing your family over your spouse or something like that?
Oh.
That's what it was.
It was just, yeah, it was something to that effect.
We can get into it.
But yeah, just about marriage in general. People, when it comes to your marriage, nobody should, huh? Okay, I am. I'm just saying in general because I see it so much.
PG first.
Nobody comes before your spouse. Nobody comes before your spouse, man. And you have to consider your spouse first. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, if you got somebody that's solid and that's there for you and y'all are good together, don't jeopardize it, man. Do not jeopardize it for your other family. And when I mean other family, I mean outside of your home, outside of your house. Having a spouse that puts you first is top tier. So y'all better find somebody that's going to put you first. Because I hear so many different stories about outside family members involved. Even with us, you know what I mean? Like, I'm very close with my family. But they don't come before you. You're very close with your family. Vice versa. And we have that understanding. You guys got to have that understanding.
Absolutely.
So, if you guys, and I'm going to tell you something else that my uncle told me. One of my, I love my uncle, and God rest his soul.
Rest in peace.
He told us at our engagement dinner, and it really blessed me, so I hope it bless whoever's listening. Do not sweat the small stuff.
Absolutely.
Do not sweat the small stuff. Always have forgiveness. And you guys are not competing against each other.
Not at all.
You guys should not be competing against each other. You guys should be coming together and just sticking together. When you guys put that ring on, is between you, your spouse, and God.
Absolutely.
Everybody else is not important, not even the kids.
Hey, and if you're a Christian, or if you're not, but we two God-fearing people here, I ain't gonna preach to you, but I'm gonna just give you something from the Bible itself, Ephesians.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Chapter 5, verse 31st. Therefore, a man shall...
Put down, because I feel like I shouldn't be drinking it while you say scripture.
All right. I'm saying, give me some room. Therefore, a man shall leave his father and mother and hold fast to his wife, and the two shall become one flesh.
I don't know who that was for, but I hope it bless somebody, because
listen, for everybody.
There's so much going on in this world, man. Y'all need each other. If you really got a solid person, y'all need each other. Don't let outside people distract y'all or divide you.
So, mama can't be in your marriage. Father can't be in your marriage. Your friends, your cousins, your aunties, none of that. Like, once you get married, once you form that union, everybody comes second. Your spouse comes first. And
once you have that understanding, you will have peace in your home. But as long as you guys are divided when it comes to that simple understanding, it's going to be nothing but chaos in your house. And you got to have peace. You got to have peace in your home.
Absolutely. And if your family, your friends, or whomever can't understand that, you need to cut them loose.
But not cut.
Well, your friends, or check them. Let them know, like, they won't
check them or distance yourself from them. But
let them know, like, my spouse comes first, and there won't be any disrespect toward my spouse. And if people can't understand that, then they don't need to be around y'all. You can love from a distance.
But
that's just what it is.
Love on your spouse, man. Love on the people that's in your corner, because with all of these people dying, you just never know. You just never know. Today might be their last day. Today might be your last day. Nobody got time for all that bullshit and negativity, and like, just forget it. Just don't sweat the small stuff. You can get past it. Waking up happy and loving on your spouse is a choice.
And again, different chapter. Just in case the people in the back ain't here. Genesis 2 verse 24.
Hey,
therefore a man shall
come
leave
through with the scriptures,
his
babe.
father and mother and hold fast to his wife, and they shall become one flesh. Again,
That's the same one.
same one. That's what I said. Same one, different chapter. Same
Oh, it's
one.
all over the Bible.
It's all over. It's all over.
Listen,
It's all over.
this God telling you to do this. So if you don't do what God's telling you to do, ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
So yeah, get you somebody that's gonna put you first. Definitely top tier.
You ain't marry your mama. You ain't marry your dad. You ain't marry your cousins and
You
everybody
didn't
else.
marry your sister. You didn't marry your brother.
Nobody. You know what I'm saying? Put that person who you took that vow with, who's with you every day, and value them. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate them. That's just what it is.
You just never know.
That's what it
It
is,
might be
man.
their last.
And again, before we get up out of here, this episode was dedicated to the one and only, the Godfather, man. Rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. Again, prayers and condolences go out to his family, his mother, his daughter, his whole family. And if this ain't teaching nothing, man, like we just said, man, life is short.
And take care of your health. Take care of your health.
Life is short, indeed. Take care of your health. Life is short. There's no time for holding grudges, negativity.
Yeah. And get your mental health check. It is Mental Health Awareness Month. Get some help. Get some help. If you find yourself depressed and miserable every day, talk to somebody. Get some help. Don't be ashamed.
Yeah, and if your folks are still living, your family, parents, whoever, man, reach out to them and let them know you
Hug
love
them
them
tight.
every day.
Hug them
Because
tight.
life,
If it's Mother's Day this weekend and your mom's still here, hug her tight. Tell her that you love her. If your father's here and your mother's here, that's a blessing, man. That is a blessing. Hug them both every day.
and I want to say this before we get out. Two things, man. If you waking up every day, you got a roof over your head. There's no eviction notice on your door. You got food in
You
your
got a reason to
fridge,
live. Be happy.
and you have a job, and you have a car. You're doing better than what you think you are. Don't let this social media fool you thinking that if you not go on these crazy vacations and spend all this money that you're nobody. If you're around people like that, stay away from it. If you're looking at stuff like that, keep it off your radar. You're alive, you're well, you're healthy. That's what it's about.
That's all. That's it,
man.
That's it. And it's such an underrated blessing. People take those simple things for granted.
It's okay to be you. And again, before we get out,
We gonna say before we get out.
so happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. We love you.
Wait, let me say one more thing.
Come on.
And even with me and my husband, I know you did not turn my mic down. You
I didn't. I hear you.
Me and my husband don't think we're perfect. I don't want nobody thinking that we're perfect. Because I heard somebody say that. I'm like, we're not perfect. We just choose to not let our differences overtake our relationship. It's okay to have differences. You're going to have differences. You're not going to think the same way as your spouse.
Nope.
But it doesn't give you the right to disrespect them.
Absolutely.
It does not give you the right to disrespect them. If they don't agree with something that you're doing or you don't agree with something, be okay with the disagreement and keep it respectful.
Agree to disagree and move on. And again,
And move on.
happy Mother's Day, y'all. Episode 60.
Hope y'all take something from this.
So what?
I was telling them I hope they take something from this.
All right, Thomas Gang
Yeah.
podcast, and we are out.